You see, all you are ever going to hear is excuse after excuse after excuse from what we call your haters. Excuses. That's all they have. False excuses. Fake excuses. You want to know what your haters really think about you, bruh? Nothing good. When there's lots good about yourself, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. There's some people, bro, alive. They will do anything besides understand you. They don't want to listen to you. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They make you seem like a bad person when they don't even want to sit and talk and hear what you have to say. They just want to think that about you, and yeah, he's that. That's what they think about you. And they're making up lies. They're making up excuses. They don't want the smoke. They don't want to hear the truth. Deep in their little cores, they know how good you are. And it's not just about how good you are. They don't want to acknowledge anything about yourself. They just don't. They're pissed at you because you're as good as you are. Every chosen person is going to get hate because we're that devoted to our lives. We understand life to a higher level than casuals do. To a higher level. We do things at a higher level. They hate because you're great. They hate because you're different. The language you speak, it might be English, but it's different English. They speak broken English, bro. You speak intelligent English. You make sense. The fact that you make so much sense angers them. It frustrates them. The chosen ones in general frustrate them. You frustrate a lot of people. You get under a lot of people's skin. People come around you and they're clenching their teeth. Grr. Just because you're on point. Just because you show up in a way that they can't. That's not your problem. It's not your problem that you show up in a way that they refuse to show up in. It's not your fault that you don't fall into degeneracy, and they do. You probably made some mistakes in your past, but you fixed yourself up pretty damn fast, and you went through the pain like they're not willing to do. You went through stuff they're not willing to go through. You did it, they did not. You're willing to feel and face things they haven't. They numb themselves up. They're smoking cigarettes. They have their drinks. They do their things. Anything to feel life, anything to feel real life, they shy away from it, and you don't because you're in the thick of things, and they know that, and you learn in it. You engrave yourself in life. You're trying. You're succeeding. And the casuals, they don't want that from you. They're going to keep doing casual things while you advance, while you succeed, while you get the pretty ladies. They can't. Because they refuse. And you frustrate them. You are everything they wish and want to be. They're not willing to go to the place that you're willing to go to. They're not going to be as blessed as you're going to be. You're going to get things so easy that they can't get. That will happen. I seen a past friend, bro, like this year, probably 4 months ago, we had a short conversation. It felt all right at first. It was actually quite normal, but coming around the end, I didn't shake this guy's hand, but I gave him like knuckles, and it's like, because this guy talked about me before, bro. This guy talked behind my back before, but I seen him. He looked like shook when he seen me. But I just walked up to him, and I'm not gonna hold it against him. Let's have a conversation here. And we had a conversation. It was going good for a little bit, but at the end, this guy gave me like bad vibes when I gave him knuckles. Gave me bad vibes. Because he knows, bro. He felt my spirit. He felt my confidence. He felt, this guy's got it going on. He felt the confidence. This guy's up to something. This guy's doing something. And I don't like that. Yeah, you don't like that because you know I'm doing more. You know I'm doing better. And no, it's not a competition, but that's what you know. You know that about me. I don't care. You care. I ain't trying to do better than you, bro. I'm trying to do the best that I can do. That's all you can do. It's funny to me how people want to like compare their life. Well, I'm doing better than them. Well, You shouldn't be concerned about them. You should be concerned of what you're doing all the time, every single day. Who cares what they said? Who cares? I didn't give it. That this guy gave me bad vibes. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Okay. There's people you can't even laugh around, bro. You can't even laugh around them because they're so miserable. They're dark-spirited. They're demented. You can't even laugh around them, bro. You can't even have a good time around them. They're just always dreadful and miserable, and they see you like in a good spirit, bro. You're laughing, you're doing your thing, and it's like, they just don't like you. It's like, bro, get the husks down, get the horns down, bro. You growling at, bro? It's what they do. It's what they do. We're just trying to make some fun out of it. We're just trying to make some fun out of it. We make these casuals overly aggressive towards us, bro, from being free-spirited, just good people. We're focused on ourselves. They wish they could live in the energy we live in, bro. They wish they could live in the good energy we live in. They wish they could have their heads on straight the way we have our heads on straight. They wish. They wish they could. That's why we frustrate them to death. We make them even more miserable than they already are. It's what we do. We don't even do nothing. What you mad about, bro? I didn't even do nothing to you. What you mad about? They're just mad. They're honestly mad at themselves. You're mad at yourself because you see me in great spirits, having a good time, ain't doing the crime. And as for you, you indulged in degeneracy. You indulged in dumb things. I did not. You have. I was more dedicated and devoted. And you get the results you get, and I get the results I get because you didn't do what I did. You gave up. And what's funny too, this is the same person, bro, that came to the gym with me when I was 19 years old for one day. This guy was 18 at the time. I was 19. He came one single day. You know what he did? He went to a party that weekend. He came with me during the week, and he didn't come the next day when he was supposed to. He goes to a party that weekend, tells everyone, yeah, I went to the gym with Joel this weekend. It was the best decision I ever made. Someone told me about that. Someone told me, yeah, Brandon was talking to me. Oh, shit, I just said his name, but it could be Brandon, anybody. Yeah, he was talking to me, and he told me he went to the gym with you and all this stuff, and I was like, bro. He said it was the best decision he ever made in his life, and I was like, bro. He came one day. He came one day. One day. Goes around telling everybody, oh, it was the best decision I ever made. I went to the gym with Joel. Da, 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 da. You came one day, brother. That was the best decision you ever made in your life. That's an everyday occurrence for me. That's fun to me. That's the best decision you ever made in your life. That's the greatest thing you've ever done in your life. That's what I'm saying, bro. People don't last. People don't last. Only the strong survive outside. That's a song I've been listening to lately too. Look it up. It's a sick song. It's called Back Home by Kenny Mason. KennyMason. Back Home. That's the title of the song by Kenny Mason. It's a sick tune. It's a sick tune. But yeah, man, this is what I'm saying. These people that turn to haters, which they have, and I don't even really care that I said his name. And it could be that guy, anybody. But still, they're the same people that fail. They have failed themselves, that they're going to talk dirt on your name. We wouldn't have to say this if they didn't throw us under the bus like that, bro. You guys have no idea how many past friends I lost and all that kind of stuff. You guys have no idea, man. It is ridiculous. All because you decide to buck up in life. All because you decide to take the road less traveled. All because you decide to become a man in this degenerate, low-dimensional, low IQ society. Everybody else just thinks it's a big old party, bro. But here you are, getting it done. There they are, talking about you getting it done. Oh, I hate him. Oh, he just thinks he's all that. We're living a completely different life, G. We're living a completely different life than you. We live life with passion. We give it our all. You wouldn't know anything about that. You go to the gym, you give it a 50%. That was the best decision I ever made, bro. And then you can't keep up, and then you go and you talk behind my back. That's what they do. I'm using you as an example, G. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what your haters really think about you. They do think you're great. But they'll lie about it. They'll say you just think you're all that and all that bullshit, bro. You live with passion. I don't think of myself. I just do what I do. I don't even think, oh, I'm this, and I don't care what I am. I just do what I do. I'm a human being and I'm living with passion. I don't think of myself as anything. You get what I'm saying? But oh my God, God forbid, if you live your life with passion, oh my God, he or she just thinks they're so good. That's what you're going to hear. Because you decide to live life to the fullest, with passion, with everything inside of yourself, you give it your all. And they're going to say about you, he just thinks he's so good. I don't even think about myself, you fucking twerp. I don't care. I don't care what I've done. I don't care what I've done in the past. I don't care. You know what I do care about? Focusing on every day of my life, giving it my all, living with passion. And when you do it, they're going to say, he or she just thinks they're so good. That's what they think. Look at them. Look at them. Look at you. But no, let's not talk about that because they can't take the flack. They can't take the backlash. They cannot. Oh, he's just... They just... They can't take nothing. Oh, he's just putting me down now. He's just putting me down now. Anything, any excuse. Bro, I swear to God, I don't think these individuals have a passionate bone in their body. Actually, they do. They do have a passionate bone in their body, but it's as if they can't find it. Some of these people, bro, that I'm even explaining and describing, they have talent. They used to be good at stuff. Like actually really good. It looked like they had a bright future. And they fell off. They're actually more talented and God gifted and genetically gifted than most people. Even these people I'm explaining to you guys about. And they just don't use it. They have a spiritual weakness. You can't, if you want to be great, if you want to do something with your life, you can't have a weakness. And if you have a weakness, you got to work on it hard. Some people cannot stay disciplined to save their life. They have to indulge in something. They have to just do something. Like that sets them back because they're so stubborn. Your stubbornness is what makes you do that. I hope you know it. I hope you know it. That's what it is. You're stubborn as hell. You just can't get through the day because your feelings made you go and do that now. It's like you just can't go through the day. You have to do that thing that's bad for you. You have to have it. You have to have it. You have to do that, don't you? You just cannot stay solid. You just can't get through the day. You have to do something stupid. You have to have that puff of weed. You have to do something. They lack discipline. Anybody who lacks discipline, have fun. Have fun. You ain't gonna budge. You can go to that gym and you can think you're doing so good and all this stuff. Without discipline, it's trash. It's trash. You might have yeah, it's probably better than if you never did it at all, but oh my God, bro, you're never gonna get the result you want. You're just not gonna do it. You're just not gonna do it. You have to, bro, anything you do, and this is gonna be like kind of my final message about this video, but bro, anything you do, you have to give it your all. You have to give pick something. Pick something else and maybe pick something else. Like, do 1, 2, 3, even 4 is a lot. Less than a handful of things, a couple tops. Do a couple things and do it every single day. Do it every single day. And that might be hard for some people. Listen to this, it gets even harder. And this is a beautiful thing about it. It's not just about what you do. It's also about what you don't do. Because if you're doing the right things, but then you want to go and do some heroin over there with Charles Manson, you're done. So it's not about just doing the right things, which is already hard for people. It's also about what you don't do. This sounds so hard and terrible for people. It ain't hard for me. You know why it's not hard for me? Because I am addicted to doing what's right. I'm addicted to winning. Because that's what you call winning, is doing what's right every day. If you're not winning. You're losing, and you will lose. I promise you, you will. You have to get addicted to doing what's right on a daily basis. Those little weak cut decisions you make puts you so far back, it's not even funny. You don't think it does, but it does. That's how little you understand. You really don't understand. There's really things you don't know that you should. I'm trying to tell you this. You will laugh at yourself right now. Like if you act like the person you are right now, right? If you right now get dedicated to a whole other level and you take it to a whole other level, you will look back at the person you are right now and you will have a laugh. You will have a laugh, and guess what? That's good. Congratulations. That means you've grown. That means you have given it your all. Because you don't grow if you don't give it your all. If you end up growing as a person and you change, that means you've given it your all. You don't grow without giving it your all. And that is a fact. You kind of stay the same when you don't give it your all. You kind of stay the same. And no one beat yourselves up. Don't haymaker yourself to death. But I would suggest being harder on yourself. You should. Because it's what it's going to take. I was very hard on myself. Very hard on myself. And I'm still very hard on myself. That's how you become a better human being, a better individual. That's how you do it. You can't get yourself anywhere, brothers and sisters, if you're not hard on yourself. And don't beat yourself up that bad. Being hard on yourself means, you might feel like doing that. But nah, I'm going to do this. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do this over here. Yeah. You're hard on yourself. You're not weak on yourself. Oh, okay, I'll do this. No. You do the harder thing. You get the better result. Stop doing so many pleasurable things today. Stop doing that. The more you do that, the worse things get for yourself. The more you have delayed gratification, the more you invest in yourself today in the right ways, the bigger payout is coming later on. If you go to the gym today and you're not so used to it and you tell yourself, oh, it's going to be painful or whatever you tell yourself, when you actually just make yourself do it, when you make yourself do it, it's going to pay off later. You might not notice much today. It might be painful and stuff. You're helping yourself later on. That is what you're doing. You're going through it. You're on that fast track. You're locked in. You're focused. You're doing what you're doing. You're going down the path. Everyone's chirping. Everyone's saying, oh, you're not this. You're not that. He just thinks he's this. And you're just still going. I can't hear you. I don't think anything of myself. Guess what, guys? I'm just on my path. I'm just going. I'm just going. And everyone's saying this and that. And then all of a sudden you wake up. And you did it. And they're all gone. You destroyed your haters' egos. And you lived on. This is why you frustrate your haters, bro. Because you choose to win. You choose to be a real G in this world. You choose to go through it. You choose to suffer like Jesus Christ suffered on the cross for all of us. That's what you choose. You choose to go down that path. You choose excellence. And you're going to blow your haters' minds. You will get them to a point they cannot say a word. They're just going to ignore you. They have literally nothing to say. They're just going to ignore you because you have become everything you ever knew you were, and you're going to continue to do it. You have buried your haters. Merry Christmas.